What's going on, YouTube modeling community? Pappy here at West Georgia Rods and Customs. We just got back from a long trip down to Jacksonville, Florida for the 2025 Jaxcon show. Awesome show put on by the First Coast IPMS group there in Jacksonville. It's always a fun time. Always get to go down there and hang out with all my Florida friends and my South Georgia friends and a lot of my upper Georgia friends, some of my friends from here at the Acme Model Car Club here in Marietta, we got to go down, or they got to go down and partake in this show. That's the first time that they joined in, and really glad that they got to go and attend this and see and join in on the fun. I've been telling them about this show for some time, and finally they got to come down there and experience it, and they're planning on going back again next year. So, kudos to the Jaxcon crew each year for putting on this show. This is one that I always look forward to going to. While I was down there, we got down there late Friday or early, about mid afternoon. Let me put it that way. And we got to the hotel, got checked in, went to the venue about 6 o'clock. Where we got to put our builds down on the table. And the first person, actually, I didn't get to see this gentleman, and I've been waiting, really looking forward to meeting him. This is Chris from Chris's House of Plastic. Got to meet him Saturday and exchange shop cards with him, and got to chew the fat with him about modeling a good bit, and it's always fun getting to meet new people, especially when you've been, talking to them, through the chats on live hangouts and just through your comments and on the YouTube. But really had a great time with him. He got to go out to have lunch with us, mid afternoon Saturday. So really did have fun. Looking forward to seeing Chris again at possibly our shows up here in the Atlanta area, especially at the Southern Nationals here in Acme. So, but Chris, thank you again. Really enjoyed it. Appreciate the shop card. And we ran into, and I was actually, oh my gosh, I was so glad to see these two characters right here, and they are my buddies. And I got two of these. I was dual reciprocant. I got to see my buddy Lewis and Andrew from Project O. Got to hang out with them, have lunch with them as well, and we just had a great time. It's always fun to hang out with my little buddy Andrew. I tell you what, he's a character. I love him to death, and his dad Lewis. We have such a great time. And again, it was their first chance to come down to the Jaxcon show, and Lewis. Lewis, I know Lewis got some hardware as well. Andrew got to he carried home a little hardware himself and a bunch of kits. So from the raffle. So congratulations to both of them, and look forward to seeing y'all again and hanging out. I probably run into them again at the next show, which will be in March at the AtlantaCon here in Marietta, Georgia. So thanks again, you two. Really enjoyed it. And finally, I got to hang out with my little buddy, Mr. Mini Mike over there at the Scale Model Outlaw. And got to hang out with him a good bit. Friday evening, Saturday at the show. Saturday evening, we sat around, me and him and Papa Z and Vicky. We sat around, chewed the fat over there at the table and in the lobby, and just had a great time. And but at the show, Mike and I were checking out some of the kits of some of the vendors. They had some awesome kits, a lot of awesome vendors also, I might add. But Mike and I were walking by a table, and I saw the AMT C1500 454 SS truck kit, and that really has been one of my, I would say it was one of my grail kits. But when I walked over there, I was just like, do I want to pull the trigger? I asked the guy how much he wanted for it, and I was just like, nah, I'm not pulling the trigger on that. But Walked by, looked at another kit, and I didn't pull the trigger on that other kit either. So I was just like, yeah, you know what? I don't need it. So walked off, forgot all about it. Mike was walking beside me when I just kind of declined both, the price on both of those kits. And about an hour later, Mike come walking up behind me, and he tapped me on the shoulder and said, happy birthday, Merry Christmas. I think it was happy birthday. But I was able to, and I tell you what, I am just so stoked to have this in my stash. I am so looking forward to possibly building this in the near future. Really wanted to, again, extend my thanks to you, Mike. Again, humbled, honored that y'all think of this old guy like you do, and sharing this community is just so awesome. I mean, we're the we are the sharingest community. But for someone to come up and go buy this and go, Pappy, take this home with you. Happy birthday. I really appreciate it, Mike. And looking forward to that. So, but again, thank you. I'm going to show y'all what else, if I can reach it, that I picked up. As usual, I had a really good time. I had a real good. I always, when I go to the Jaxcon show, my old buddy Kurt Heber, which he is the kind of the ProTech dealer, and I'm gonna leave that right there. If y'all want to get any orders to Kurt for ProTech or Concours model accessories, he's the man to see. And he brings his booth up there each year to the Jaxcon show, and I get to I carry a list up there, and as you can tell, boy, I tell you what, I got all kind of ProTech goodies. I also got some other goodies in here that I kind of got mixed up. I didn't want to lose anything, but just, I mean, you can see I use a lot of ProTech stuff. So, being able to go there each year, and once I mean, you can see I use all kind of stuff from ProTech. So, but just some of the these are some of the great stuff that that you can order from him, and deal directly with Kurt. I left the number on the car. You can stop the video and get the number from him, as well as the. And I'll do that again if y'all wanna stop that right there. That's his phone number directly, and down here at the bottom of this right here, if I can get the glare off of it, there we go. That's the website that you can go and order directly from Kurt. So great guy to deal with. He's always got everything in stock, and it's always great to grab some of his products so I can get back on the builds. While I was there, also I'm trying to find what I did get. Matthew and Heather and both the girls, Ellie and Ruthie, were there at the booth for the MCV products booth, and went by there, picked up some more some of their great stuff. I tell you what, I love using their stuff in my builds. But I was able to pick up some of these True Spoke hot rod wheels right here. Really got some plans for these right here. These are, if I remember, part number W51. Grab you some of those. I've got a particular 32 three-window coupe that I'm wanting to build pretty soon, so I'll probably incorporate these into the build with that, and pick me up a couple of more of the cooling fans for the radiators. Pick me up another couple of the mufflers that they print out, and the cherry bomb mufflers. So what else did I get? I know I had something. Well, I know where that. I got another pack of shifters somewhere. I don't know where I laid them at. They're probably laying right here in front of me like a snake fixing to bite me. But was able to get some more of the MCV products for the summer building season. So, but y'all get by MCV products and support them as well, and support our friend Mr. Kurt Hebert over at ProTech at Concours Model Accessories, and get some of those great products and get that build up on that next level, and have fun doing it. Tell them Pappy sent you. Well, folks, that's about long enough for me. 10 minutes of boring y'all, and tonight is Super Bowl Sunday. I'm gonna go in here and maybe watch a couple of quarters of football, at least a halftime, or at least I just like watching. I don't care nothing about the football. I just like watching the commercials. So, well, folks, as I always say, if you can dream it, build it. God bless y'all. Pappy out of here.